What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today when I talk to you about Riot, they just put out their earnings. I want to go over the absolute key highlights from the earnings that you need to kind of take away from all of this, some support and resistance points and everything else you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So at the time of doing this video, it is sitting at $8.89, down 11%. A couple of different things. The market is digesting what is happening in the broader market, so a significant pullback, as well as their earnings. So it's kind of a combination of both. For face value, they did beat on earnings per share as well as revenue by 3.45 million. The anticipated volatility was 14.84, so it is somewhat timid today despite everything. But at the same time though, leading into the earnings, you didn't have much optimism. And as well, even looking under this column right here, the 1-day move, historically there was roughly around a 50-50 likelihood of them beating on their earnings, or at least the market seeing their earnings as a success. But when it comes down to the options so far for today, you see a consensus. The bulls are feeling roughly $11 to $12 is fair, and then the bears are seeing roughly $8 or sub $8. So it looks like the bears are essentially winning. Again, the broader market is in absolute panic mode right now, so that's not necessarily helping their earnings all that well. But shorts are increasing roughly around 4,000 shares. 21.82% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 67.2 million shares overall are being shorted. Shorts have and were increasing leading into the earnings, insinuating that they feel that it might be potentially a miss. And this is something I did bring up in I did a quick estimate video for Riot on some expectations and the options as well as the short information. So analyzing this did really signal that more downside was kind of coming. But with it right now at $8.85, it is trading between this S2 and this S3. So absolutely getting slaughtered today. $7.88 is that next strong support. Flip side, $9.53 is that next strong target slash resistance for it to have any sort of recovery. Analysts, let's give you a quick overview of that. So analysts, you've seen roughly, it looks like 6-7 ratings come out. So $23 as a price target. So you do have the highest rating that's been over the last roughly 3 months. And aside from this, I think, sorry, $24 is the highest right here. So you also have 17, 13, and 17. So all fairly good bullish ones, so all buys, as you can kind of see. So Piper Sandler, Patrick, 82% success rating, 50% success rating, 61, 49, not all that great, and then Reginald 47. As a consensus, $18.36 is that price target, representing a 107.46% upside. So today definitely does represent a very good discount if you do believe in it bigger picture. So let me know your general kind of takeaway for the earnings and everything else. So let me know your general thoughts. I'm going to go over some of the absolute key highlights from their earnings. So I kind of listened to the transcript, and ultimately these are some of the absolute key takeaways from the earnings that you need to kind of be aware of. So I'll leave this up for a little bit. So if you are buying or if you're selling, give yourself a shout out or anything else like that. But yeah, I feel like their earnings is not, this pullback isn't justified if you ask me. But again, what do I know? The underlying asset and what really drives a lot of miners is getting slaughtered. And for the most part, there's a lot of signals that it will continue to get dragged down, right? So it's just kind of the name of the game. You have to be comfortable with a lot of volatility regardless. So let me know your thoughts on that. And like I said, I'll leave this up for a little bit. And if you have any questions or concerns, let me know in the comments below. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.